Everyone in this classroom is 16. This guy, 16. Him, 16. But this specific person, 28. And that's just anime age in a nutshell form. I don't know what to tell you. The manga is called Big Bad High School, or
巨悪学園.
And this is how it saved me from the void. The world economy is at an all-time low because of the actions of a greedy group called arch villains. See, arch villains manipulate politics, mass media, and religion all from behind the curtain with one goal in mind: to get mass profits. Basically, every African dictator / president. But here's the weird thing. Every person who later turns into an arch villain all comes from one specific school, the Big Bad High School. So, the captain of the Japanese CIA summons his best spy, Shinmei, to infiltrate the school as a student in order to get evidence to stop the arch villains. But here's the thing. The captain got all this info from 2chan, which is basically Japanese Reddit. This manga is funny as hell. At the school gate, you have to use a 1 million yen keycard or you get yeeted by this freaking machine gun. Everyone in the school is a huge underground corrupt boss. There's mafia dons, yakuza, bankers, Hollywood big shots, and rebel leaders, you name it. So the net worth of a single classroom could be in the billions. Everyone has bodyguards, some entire armies. Then there's Shinmei, whose boss won't even give him bus fare because the agency is broke. As soon as Shinmei gets to school, he meets this dude. Now I know, seeing such a face can incite unwanted memories of a certain ugly bastard you might have seen on a certain site mommy wouldn't like. But A, that's your fault for not checking the tags fast, and B, this guy just turned 16. Yup, this guy. You heard correctly. Now here's why. This teenager has gone through something called the experience of evil. An experience that is so overwhelming that it forces his body to age many times over. Every student in this school has gone through the same process. The whole manga is Shinmei basically trying to get enough evidence on these teenagers and find out who runs the school and how to stop them. Remember how I talked about African dictators? Idi Amin is in this manga. If you don't know who that is, Google him. He has Eren Yeager level war crimes and he will literally kill you if you fart next to him. Why? Because his logic is that you made him ingest poop particles. Holy shit. So it's up to Shinmei to use his training and his wit to defeat the arch villains of society. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been experiencing the void for a while now. 5 years ago, I watched Prison School and it forever changed how I view entertainment. It felt like Prison School was made just for me. It completed me. So after finishing the show and realizing a second season was never coming, I binged the manga. If you wanna know what I thought about that ending, I already made a video on it. Go check it out. But after finishing the manga, I felt empty. I had finished the funniest manga in existence, so everything else just felt stale. That's the void. So I read all the author's other works over and over, read interviews about it, and still nothing scratched that itch. I even googled recommendations and read all of them. A manga about a guy who sprays brogut in the bags of bullies. A story about a disease that kills virgins. A story about a guy who'll end the world if he has sex. A guy who cross-dresses to infiltrate a supervillain organization, but all of a sudden becomes hot as fuck. Why? Why does the author do this? I know he's a guy.
What, my hand? It seems to be moving on its own.
A story about a guy who resets time every time he nuts. I found incredible gems: Keijo, Sunken Rock, Grand Blue, Raw Hero, but none of them were Prison School. Until I found Big Bad High School. This manga saved me from the sea of mediocre ecchi by giving me a fresh premise, funny characters, and a unique hook. Turns out the author is homies with the Prison School creator and they even did a promotional manga with both their characters. I was saved, ecstatic, overjoyed. But then I found out that the manga only has 8 translated chapters, and once again, I was back to the void. But the Prison School author came out with a new series, so I'm not giving up yet. I was hoping to get some eyeballs on this manga so the scanlation team that did it would pick it up again, but I don't get a billion views, so the chances are few, but not zero. So give Big Bad High School a shot.